Alright, so I'm a bit late. Gonna do the first couple months of the car today. I'm gonna get it lowered and I'm gonna depatch it. Also, I hope the AC isn't too loud, but hey man, the place is really hot, so I'm sorry, but I'm not turning this shit down. But yeah, so I'm running a little bit behind time. My appointment was at 9:30. It is currently 9:35. So yeah, we're quickly gonna get there and get that done. Yeah, so I finally made it. So yeah, I'm gonna hop out and let's get this shit started. Alright, so we're gonna end up doing quite a bit more than I originally planned. So we have the Dyna exhaust I had on the white one, we have the H&R springs, VRSF downpipe, front controller and bushings. So these are monoball bushings so that they don't flex as much on the load like when you brake boost. And then we have the ride, what is it called? I don't remember, but this basically shortens the bump stops so that you don't bottom out when you're going over bumps after lowering the car. We have spacers and we have cold air intake. So all of those things are gonna get dropped on right now. They're arguing for whatever reason, but yeah, we're gonna do all of that right now. As I said, way more than I had originally planned on doing today, but this should be really good nonetheless. Oh, we're also gonna do an oil change because since the car came, the oil hasn't been changed. So yeah. All right, so right now we're putting on that turbo inlet, and then we're gonna do a cold air intake system on it as well. As I said, I never really planned to do all of this, but the boss said yeah, so we're gonna do it. So this is the cold air intake system, and this is the original old one. So yeah, I'm also interested to see if we pick up any power by just changing those few things. Oh, we have a M5 right here. Nice. Alright, so things changed a little bit for today. We're going to go to a car meet.
Tuesday morning, come and done, take some things from Monday.
We're gonna go to a car meet at George's instead.
Tuesday can work for you?
So yeah, I guess come along for the ride. So we have everybody here. We have Black, we have Vijay's X3M, we have Chips M4, and then we have TY driving the M240. So yeah, it's a nice little rollout still. We're all going to George's. Oh, and then we have the Porsche. First time being at a school's car show, and it's kind of crazy to see how many people are actually out. But yeah. Flood Club. What you say? One spin.
1 million, 50 million, bro.
Yeah, it was clean still.
I want to send me that
I know.
bro.
It's clean still.
Long time.
You've been here for a minute. Alright, so we finished up at the car show now. It was a success and a shit ton of dust. Bro. From I see the what? It was at Alteza? From I see the first one, I'm like Jaja. And I see black, and then I see chips sinking it, and then I see the 240. I'm like, yeah, man. But yeah, it was a success still. So now we're heading back to the office.
Inspired you them to get there.
Yeah, same so. Alright, so we're finally back at the garage. Exhaust is put on. The cold air intake with the better inlet. So we have more room here and it sounds better. But we have some wheel locks that the car didn't come with this wheel lock, so we're gonna have to get them extracted. And then we can finally put the springs on, the bump stops, and what else? Oh, and the spacers. So just those 3 things remaining, and that should be it for now. Alright, so pretty much the car is almost done. As you can see, the exhaust is already done, but we've managed to get the wheel spacers and the lowering springs at the back. So now they're finishing up the final wheel with its wheel spacer and its lowering spring. Pace is a little bit dark right now. It is currently, what time is it? It's currently 6:35. So you can see the old springs over there. But yeah, everything else has been done. So yeah, we're almost finished up now with the vehicle. Yeah, it's been a long day. Big shout out to Bowler's Garage for facilitating all of this, because I never planned to do all of this today. So yeah, it's just crazy that all of this is gonna happen in one go. But yeah, so looking forward to seeing the finishing results, and then tomorrow I'll get the car washed. On Monday I will get the bushings for the control arms fitted, because it's a bit late now and we need a machine shop to get that finished. But as I said, big shout out to them for making all of this happen. So yeah, and let's shout out, my friend is here because we're gonna go to the exhaust shop to get a few things fixed about the exhaust. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys our startup now. Night and day, let's go. Alright, so we're at the exhaust place now, and pretty much we're gonna try to resolve the sound that we have underneath the car, because we have a lot of rattling. I don't know if it's from the valves or if it's from the separation between the stock pipe and the custom pipe, so we're gonna find out now. Yeah. Can go?
Yeah, man, look on it first.
Alright. Oh, right here. Yeah, it's just right here, man.
Where?
So it's just between these two pipes right here.
Jesus. Up Nazareth.
It's not that bad.
I don't want to check that.
Oh Lord. No, no, that I gonna need for flare. No. Alright, here. What we're gonna do is cut this off
Okay.
and flare a piece up and make it a little tighter. But it's alright. It can, it's alright. Don't worry.
Okay, alright.
Don't worry, we can flare it.
Yeah, so I don't have a valve controller for it as yet, so I'm gonna need to get one of those. But I mean, I guess you can see the high voltage.
Is it the gap?
But we have this gap to sort.
Tell him what you were saying a while ago.
So I want to, yeah, so I would want like more, if you're gonna cut anything, more cut this than to say this.
Yeah.
Or any modification, do more to this side than to this. I want to keep this as how it is.
Original.
So there's a piece of 3.5 on the side and a piece of 2.5 or so? On the side by your head, you know?
Yeah.
You're gonna look at the car as well, no scuffs or anything on the front. So let's see how long we can keep that. I mean, I do want to put a carbon lip on the front of it. And not many other modifications to the front. I think everything is fine as it is. So yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna keep these like resonators or a crown or whatever that is, and just put one right there, and they're just gonna expand it right there to fit. So yeah. Outside of that, everything else looks good. We also do want to change the bit inside this to a limited slip, because that is not good for sliding. Open this is not good for sliding because. Alright, let's see what's up here. Is that spray paint? Yeah, good. You don't have to go all of that. Alright, so that's the finished work. What's the size of this pipe? Like
2.5.
so that's a 2.5 into a 3.5. Yeah, there about. Alright, cool. So the work is done. King Midas themselves. So we made the factory exhaust over into the custom Dynan exhaust. So yeah. So that's about it. We're done now. Anyway, still, the exhaust work is done on the car, but it does have a little rattling because the valve controller isn't on it. So I'm gonna fix that on Monday, but for now, the car is over there in the corner, over there getting washed. So yeah, we're at Bamboo Splash in Barbican right now. Calm place, chill vibes. There's nobody really here still.